What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Erica, also known as Spiritual Stylist on YouTube. Welcome back to my channel if you are not new. In today's video, we're going to be doing a wig install using the Touched by Mysty lace glue. This glue has been everywhere. I mean, she's done some crazy stuff with this wig glue, like glued a watermelon to her arm, pulled a TV down the street with this wig glue. She's pulled a shopping cart with her wig using this wig glue. So this stuff has been notably going around Instagram, TikTok, all type of social medias. So I also bought her wig caps as well, and I'm gonna go ahead and open them up. And when I tell you guys, these wig caps made such a difference in this install. Look at the difference between the wig caps that you get from the beauty supply store. You guys know which ones I'm talking about. These are like the 99-cent ones at the beauty supply store, and this is the difference. You can see through her wig cap. When I put this thing on my head, I was like, I cannot believe I can see the freaking mole on my head. Just look at the difference between that. It's crazy. I'm gonna stock up on these for sure when she restocks. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and gel my edges back, make sure them bad boys are protected, and of course you don't want to put any wig glue on your edges, so make sure they're gel back. Then I go ahead and take my EBN spray. I'll link the description of everything down below, but I'm using the red bottle. I recently bought the black bottle. I don't really notice the difference, y'all, but you know, TikTok will try to tell y'all it's a difference, but me personally, I haven't noticed the difference. So I went ahead and blow dried that down. I did like 2 layers of that EBN glue just to make sure that that wig cap was like stuck to my head. I used to have issues a long time ago with the wig caps coming off and sliding back, and it would decrease my install time. So I try to make sure that those things are stuck to my head. And y'all, I forgot to put the makeup on the wig cap before I glued it down. I don't know how I did that. I haven't done a wig install in a while. When I tell you, I have just been going to school and working. Okay, so I had to grab my handy dandy phone and pull up her Instagram because she has some instructions on how to install it. When I tell y'all, I pulled that thing out quick, fast, and in a hurry because we can all use tips. I'm gonna go ahead and shake this up to make sure that everything is mixed together. I was nervous. As you can see, I started off putting 2 small of dots. I don't know why I did the dot method anyway. I should have just did a line, but I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous, so that's why I went ahead and did that. But I went ahead and fixed it in my second layer because I realized that the dots were just too small. Yeah, I messed it up a little bit by putting those little tiny dots. I had to blend it together, you know, trial and error. That's what we're here for. I'm showing you guys the mistakes that I made so that y'all don't make them and y'all can learn from my mistakes. So yeah, I went ahead and just cut that wig cap as close to my hairline as possible, but making sure that I don't get any of my edges, and leaving a little bit of space to apply the glue so that my edges are not messed up, because who wants to mess up their real hair for fake hair? Nobody. So I went ahead and applied that makeup, and when I tell y'all, I looked like I shaved my head, at least from the front, not on the sides because you can see the braids, but I looked like I shaved my head through this wig cap. It was the truth. I'm not gonna even lie. And my bad, y'all know I be talking on the phone when I be installing my wigs. I don't know why I do that, but I do, so ignore it. Sorry, y'all. So yeah, I'm applying a little bit of makeup to my lace, to the inside and the outside of my lace wig so that it matches my hairline. I could have actually went a little bit lighter on the wig, and then kept the darker shade, or the shade that's closest to my skin tone, on the actual wig cap. That's what I did in the install after this. I did 2 installs with this lace glue just to give you guys my complete honest review of trying it, my initial reaction, and then trying it once more. So I'll tell you guys what I thought about the wig glue at the end. So at this point, I am just trying on that wig to see how it is going to look on my head. Y'all know I do this all the time when I install my wigs, but this is basically gonna get you to see if you need to pluck some more hair around the hairline. or just kind of see what the lace is going to look like on the wig. And at this point I probably should have known to make the hairline a little bit lighter in regards to the foundation that I used, because it was looking a little bit red, but I did do it better the second install. So I'm just parting my hair, trying to see how I'm gonna want it. This is basically allowing me to see where I shouldn't cut in regards to the hairline, as far as not getting too close and maybe cutting off any baby hairs that I actually will want to create baby hairs with when I'm finished, once the lace is already cut. So yeah, I go ahead and apply that lace glue, and I did a very, very small amount for the first layer, because I just wanted to make sure that I was doing it right. But I did apply more when I installed the second layer. So I went ahead and let that dry for a few minutes, and I kind of got on my phone and just did whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and go into that second layer. I'm showing you guys, as you can see, I apply a little bit more on that second layer to my head, and then spread that out in a thin layer of glue. I will say that this glue doesn't necessarily dry fast, and you don't necessarily have to work quickly when you're applying this glue, but it is glue, so just, you know, it's gonna dry. So that's the third layer. I went ahead and did 4 layers on camera, and I just showed you guys. I cut out the parts where I waited, and I just showed you guys me applying the layers and how they look. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this wig to my head now. And before I go ahead and firmly press that on, I'm going to go ahead and just lightly lay it where it would be, and then comb it back to press the hairs in, but also ensuring that I don't have glue on any of the hairs, and the hairs are going into the place that they should. Then I go ahead and take my hands and firmly press that wig into my scalp or forehead. This is something that she said to do on one of her lives in regards to how she installs her wig, and I think it actually made a difference in how it laid. So I went ahead and pushed that hair back and kind of cut off some of the pieces of where I'm going to be cutting my ear tabs at, and I just shape out pretty much how I'm going to cut that hair for my ear tabs before I actually already applied the ear tabs. So then I just start plucking a little bit around that hairline, and I am going to take more hair out. It's not going to be as full on the sides as you can see there. So I do the same thing for both sides. Then I go ahead and start to cut that ear tab, and then I noticed that a little bit was lifting or hadn't glued all the way down, so I did go back in and glued that back. So yeah, I cut around my ear tabs, making a little space for my ear, as you can see. Then I go ahead and start to again see how I'm going to be doing my hair. So I pull out a little bit of hair where I am going to make sure that my baby hair is cut, and I just pluck around my hairline just a little bit more and comb out my hairline now that it's glued down. Then I'm going to go ahead and then I took my razor and I started to cut my lace. I first cut each section into tabs so that it would be easier to cut the entire circumference of the frontal. I did this in zigzag motions. You guys know, in order for your lace to look natural, you have to cut that lace in zigzag lines. If you just apply it and cut it straight across your head, it is going to look like you have a wig on, and nobody wants that. So yeah, so I'm just cutting the lace, and as you can see, that lace is looking good already, and it's stuck. Hear me? Stuck. I am gonna do the pull test. I think I did a little bit already once I glued it down shortly after, but I am gonna do the pull test that she does. I'm not gonna be pulling my hair with no TV now. I'm not gonna be doing that, but I am going to just pull it a little bit like she does in her videos, because when she does it, I'll be like, okay, girl. That is honestly one of the reasons as to why I went ahead and bought this glue. So I go ahead and take my hot comb and start to lay those hair down to make that hairline look a little bit more natural. This makes a big difference. I invested in a good hot comb, y'all, and when I tell y'all, it makes a big difference in how the wig lays, how flat it looks, how neat it looks. It makes a huge difference. This is the Kendra Boutique hot comb. It gets up to like 500 degrees, and y'all, this stuff, be careful because you will burn yourself, but it gets hot. I think I did burn myself actually in the video. It gets hot, but it lays that hair down. I could never get my hair to lay down as well as I've gotten it to lay down with this hot comb. It makes a big difference. I think the hot comb I was using was one that I bought from like my local beauty supply store, and it was cheap, y'all. It was super cheap. It would get hot, but it would not get hot. It would maybe like 300 degrees at least, maybe at max, honestly, not even at least, at max. So go ahead and make sure you invest in a good hot comb, and you have all the necessary tools to make sure your wig install comes out perfect. So at this point, I'm starting to like it. I know that I have to wipe up that glue, so I am going to do that. She does suggest to use sea breeze instead of rubbing alcohol. I didn't know that. Apparently it irritates your skin. I haven't experienced it personally, but I don't necessarily have sensitive skin. But I did invest in me some sea breeze, and I noticed the difference in how easy stuff comes off as compared to using rubbing alcohol, especially in regards to like glue. Like the glue came off so easily when I use the sea breeze as compared to using rubbing alcohol. So I am going to start doing that more often. That's my go-to now, pretty much. So yeah, I'm just laying down my baby hairs. I took some Nairobi mousse to lay that down, and then I went ahead and set it with my Got To Be glue. And I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my hairline to get that wig to melt. I use my wig dealer melting spray, and you are supposed to do this in sections, but I was being lazy and I went ahead and did it all at once. But it's okay because the wig was still laid. It was still laid, yes indeed. So then I took my elastic band, and ignore this company. Please ignore this company. Just ignore it, okay? Because I have a video coming up on some dreadful experiences that I had with them, and we are definitely going to get into some tea. So I noticed a little bit of lace was still there and could have been cut a little bit more, so I went ahead and just took that piece off, and then I go ahead and fix it with some rubbing alcohol. Bless you, Romeo. So I went ahead and fixed it with some rubbing alcohol, or I went ahead and fixed it with sea breeze. My bad, y'all. So I just took that piece of lace off and went ahead and fixed it with sea breeze. My baby hairs, sometimes they be working, sometimes they just don't be working for me, but today they decided to eventually work. We got there eventually. I like this install. It's super natural. Y'all know I'm a naturalista, okay? I love me a natural looking install. I don't need all the baby hairs. I just need maybe 1, 2, 3 good baby hairs, or 1 or 2, and that's enough for me. Now baby hairs are cute. They're definitely cute. I like them on a lot of people, and sometimes I like them on myself, but I love me a natural looking install. I really do. So yeah, this is how it came out. I really like it, and I hope you guys like it too. Let me know what you guys think. I will do I think I did a wig review. So now let's go ahead and get into some thoughts about this wig glue. So again, like I said, I did have 2 installs using this wig glue, and I can say this is going to be the one that I buy every time now. There's no need for me to buy anywhere else, but there's no need really for me to buy any other lace glue at this point, unless somebody else tops this, which I mean, I don't really think you can top this, but I'm not trying to hype her head up. I'm just saying it's good, okay? I'm really not trying to hype it. This is no advertisement. I love this glue, period, point blank. I love this glue, and I love her wig caps. So yeah, there's really no need for other glue when you know What chica is doing what it do. I just made that up, y'all. Oh my gosh, look at this hair though. Like, oof, it looks so pretty. This wig glue like really made the hairline. I think if you have a combination of good wig glue, a nice good HD, true HD lace wig, not no fake HD lace wigs they be trying to sell y'all. Y'all have a good lace wig and some good lace glue and a good wig cut and a good process of install, you good. You don't need a hairstylist. You could do it yourself. So I am going to show you guys what the wig looked like once I did my makeup to get ready to go out. This was a few days, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 days after I installed the wig, and this is what it looks like. Girl, my makeup came out cute. Oh, I was a baddie that night. You hear me? A baddie. Can't tell me nothing. Alright guys, I just wanted to come on here really quick, and my face looks a hot mess, but the sun is helping me out a little bit. But I wanted to just show you guys what the wig is looking like. It is starting to lift a little tiny bit, but it's just because I didn't apply enough glue there, I think. But like this part right here, I've glued down very well, and it is still stuck. I'm gonna do the pull test for y'all so y'all can see. Even still, it's still stuck on my head. Like, I'm gonna have to take the glue remover. But overall, I want to say, oh, and my ear tabs are starting to come off, which is an easy fix. I low-key, if I really wanted to, I can just remove this part and just reinstall the wig halfway and just the ear tabs and clean it up a little bit. But I am going to just take it out and completely reinstall it. I really love this wig. It looks a mess right now because I need to just fix it. But yeah, just the ear tabs came up. So my review on this wig glue is 100% 10 out of 10. Okay, it's going to maximize your install. As you can see, it's coming up a little bit there, but it's going to maximize your installs, especially if you do it right. So follow her instructions. My suggestion will definitely be buy it. It's worth the price. I mean, if you're going to continue to buy other wig glues, why not buy this one? This gonna make your wigs last 10 times longer than what they usually would. So yeah, check out Touched by Mysty's wig glue. I'll leave her linked down below, and I'll see y'all in my next video.